Although still new to this, Alex was keen to go on another vigil and set off with Carl, Stuart and Tom to Annie's room. Would the spirit of the little girl make herself known to the group?
Oh, where are the teddy bears now?
In there.
They're kind of lost.
Huh?
Kind of lost.
They're in this room here, Tom.
Fuck
Bollocks.
I'm not kidding you.
Where's it at?
That teddy bear, it just came...
I did hear something then as well.
It actually was here, and it just
I
went
actually
across
saw-
my face.
No.
Yeah, it did, I swear. I absolutely swear I saw that.
I've got a fucking hell.
So, Tom, what happened? Guy wasn't even in the room, so...
Right, I was walking in, and I was standing about here, and there's a tiny little teddy bear, and it just flew right in front of my face, and just landed on the floor. No, I can't explain it. That was just too freaky. Too freaky.
Alex, did you see anything?
I heard something.
I heard a thud. I must admit, I heard a thud myself, but I didn't. I've heard so many noises.
What sounded like a kind of noise.
Oh my...
That is just too weird.
What's your initial impression of it?
I feel really, really scared to the point where I actually don't want to look around the room.
I mean, I saw it before I heard it. Before it hit the ground, I saw it.
Can I ask a stupid question, Tom? It's really black in here, isn't it?
But I had my torch on.
Oh, did you? Oh, right.
Because
okay.
it was so dark. We walked in here, and there's nothing in here to give any light. So I had my torch on for safety reasons, so I could see where my feet were, and I saw the teddy bear.
Mary King's Close is a really eerie place to spend 24 hours with its meandering corridors and dark corners. Although we didn't experience too much activity on the night, Derek Acora had apparently felt the presence of a number of spirits, both good and bad. We'd captured some amazing orbs on camera, and there'd been some unexplained activity in Annie's room.
When I arrived, I knew that a place with such history, hundreds and hundreds of years of whole families living, existing and of course dying in that area, that it was bound to be haunted in some way.
As usual, I was really looking forward to doing the investigation at Mary King's Close. During the day when I walked around, I really got a feel for how sombre the place is and how those people lived and died down there during the 1600s.
Thomas Weir, W-E-I-R.
Some of the things that Derek came up with, I'm not so sure about. He mentioned a famous male witch, but unfortunately he had absolutely nothing that we know of to do with Mary King's Close. Could have done. His sister may have lived there for all I know. Don't know. So, to be quite honest with you, the vast majority of what Derek came up with, I don't think we can either prove or disprove.
Overall, although I witnessed little paranormal activity myself, I do feel that there is something strange lurking around Mary King's Close that would warrant future investigations.
In a network like Mary King's Close, there are going to be lots of natural explanations for experiences that people may have, and also eyewitness testimony reports of apparitions and just a general sense of presence. Those things are infrasound, fluctuations in local magnetic fields, also other environmental explanations like drop in temperature, drafts and that sort of thing. There are a lot of explanations for orbs. Unfortunately, in this sort of environment where there's a lot of dust on the floor, then you're going to get dust particles kicked up from members of the crew. In addition to that, because of the location of Mary King's Close, under the Royal Mile and under other streets where there's a lot of traffic, you may get instances where the traffic dislodge dust particles and other sort of particles from the ceiling, and then light captures that, and then you get orbs.
There's a tiny little teddy bear, and it just flew right in front of my face and just landed on the floor.
The incident with the teddy bear was fascinating, because if we take Tom's report on face value, it's a paranormal object. It's something that apparently flew of its own accord. However, a scientist would have to query this eyewitness testimony and say, we don't have the object flying on film, we don't know if the object was there on the floor beforehand.
Mary King's Close had been buried from the public for centuries, and maybe some of its previous inhabitants liked it that way. Until the next time, sleep tight.
Don't miss Living TV this Tuesday night at 8 when Colin Fry is amongst the mediums taking part in a big live show. The best of British mediums exclusive to Living TV. Up next, CSI.
Next on Living TV, it's CSI.